He said, April. Bro, he's
like a plane crash.
Oh, yeah, it is a plane crash. Hold on, I'll show you what he... Are you drawing the guy? Trin, we just found out that in her past life was in World War II, which you love World War II, right? And we are going to be going back in time to tell him how to escape the military, because he's a special human. And he's got these abilities, right?
Wait, don't tell me anymore, because I was already trying to draw this, but you may not believe me, but I was literally just about to draw a
helmet. So you might be helping us talk to him to save him, because he can change all of the timelines of the future and put us all into better timelines. Because the secret government facility or whatever, they take special gifted children and they use them for war against our enemies. I know that, but not really. We are going to go back and tell him in time, psychically.
Oh, yes. I see him dead.
Not back in time, baby.
Okay, I can't do that.
Okay, well, well, regardless, we are. That's that. Now that me and him got the throne, we can. We can now.
Who's that?
Yes, that's Derek.
Hey, Derek.
Ever since me and him took the throne, that's what this whole entire group is supposed to be doing, shit like this.
Wait,
timeline fixing.
Did he look at it?
Yeah, I'm about to show.
Okay, because I literally, out of nowhere, I just said, wait, Jordan. And
oh, no.
I felt like I had to draw something.
I know, and I'm telling you, my kid don't make shit up like that. Where's the other thing that fell out? You see? Ow!
Oh, I see another thing.
Bro, I'm shook, y'all. Oh! Yeah, I think that was all of me.
He's a bad guy.
A bad guy? Yeah, draw a bad guy. That way we can warn him. Oh, it's this thing. The hand. I forgot what it's called, like the Mooney hand or something like that.
Really skinny dude, I'd say. Wears a bandana around his neck, like not on his face, but on his neck. It's red. With like, it's not like my blue one. It's like it's not like any, I'll have to show you the pattern on it.
So it's not like a regular bandana, it's got a different type of design.
Yeah. It's not like your typical.
Oh, that would make sense for the Wild West thing.
Yeah.
We have a card that says Wild West. He just drew boots before I even said that, dude. What is happening? Look, Mark is here. He had lost his phone. And Derek says, hey, what's up? This is wild.
So
So this could be why I'm such a conspiracy theorist and why I hate
and it has a skull on it.
So much.
What has a skull? The bandana?
Yeah, it is. Okay, you're not gonna believe it, but it has two revolvers going like this. By its sides, like this.
Like this on the mouth?
Like this.
Wait, around the skull. Around the skull, like this. Around the skull. Okay, in 1947.
No. Yeah, maybe around that time.
World War II, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 1947, right?
It's 1948.
Well, I was giving a roundabout guess. I don't even know if it was that even 5 years within that. I was just guessing.
Nice job.
You're welcome. I was channeling it, apparently. Mark said, how are you doing? He's doing good, dude.
Very good. It's my inseams on my pants hurt right here.
Take them off, baby. You don't need to be in the same clothes. You should have took a shower. He drew the bad guy that was coming after you. The hunter. Oh, the hunter. He's the one from the fucking Wild West. Remember when I told you were running? Oh, bitch. This is so... I told you this was juicy and spicy, honey. Yeah, so what were you saying? This is why you're a conspiracy theorist? No, there's no such thing as a conspiracy theorist. For one, that's what the government made that title up to make us all look like we were fucking nut jobs, so we wouldn't be believed. There's no such thing as a
But
conspiracy
that's what
theorist.
people will.
It's a truth seeker. Yeah, people, they want people to think that, so they think we're fucking crazy and that we don't need to be believed. So when we're throwing it right in your face, they're like, oh no, they're just fucking crazy, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. But what's crazy too is I taught myself how to play the piano recently.
What?
And I like feel like I'm at home when I play it. It's like crazy.
Dude, look at the card. Look at the card. Look at the card. Look at the card.
Oh my god, it's an actual piano.
There's a fucking piano, bitch. Oh my god.
But the other funny thing is, I have always said to myself that I wish I could go back in time to help somebody in World War II to change what possibly could have happened, or to better something or something like that.
Oh my god. No way, dude. No way. Listen, I just pulled charms for you and you're gonna fucking, like, I don't even know. I'm sure they resonate with you. I know they do, even though I might not understand. Okay. First of all, didn't I say something about a mother effing Pegasus? I know I did. Please, I know I did. I did. There was a card that had Pegasus on it. I remember.
Yes,
y'all remember?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Because I said, yeah.
It said the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I put it back, man. I don't know. It was pretty significant. No, it's right here. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Is it, see? The horse? Face. Legs.
And I ride horses.
Me too, girl. What? Me too. I'm breaking train them. Not in a bad way, though. In a way that I got my horse watching. Watch. Hey, watch what? Watch what? Watch. Okay, gratitude, nourishment, and potential. This is when we started talking about, yeah, this is what came out when we started asking the questions about if that was you, or if that was it. Like, that's when that came out. It wasn't at the beginning. Okay, so, this is wild. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of the same thing. What? There's so many horses, bro. Oh, dude, this is so cool. What is that? Is that a freaking, what is that? Oh, it's a bottle of wine. Okay. So we have a lot of Jesus stuff here. We have I love Jesus. We have a cross, like a Christian cross. What is this? Is that a sailor balloon? Patchy, no ma'am, you can't be doing this. And this is very important reading. Excuse you, miss. You can't. Do you have a wiener dog? Have you ever liked wiener dogs?
No, I do not like little dogs. I do not like little dogs. I do like corgis.
Okay, well that looks like, okay, that could be, I mean, I guess that could be a corgi. You know what I mean? Even though it's definitely a Dachshund, but it could be that. They filtering you. Yes, they're filtering you. Just text me. Or put commas in between each word. Okay, we have I love Jesus with a cross. Okay, we have an angel. We have so many angel things. Okay, look, this is a little bitty angel face thingy with wings, right? I'll put that with the Jesus stuff. Then we have a heart with wings. It's reminding me of like a tattoo some people have from back in the day. With wings. What?
Have more evidence. I got off the game.
Uh-huh. And what else? What do you mean?
So, he wears this jacket. But it was the army guy's jacket. And he, under that, he has this tattoo.
Okay. Under the jacket he has a tattoo?
Yeah.
Where's the tattoo?
He's drawing it.
Chest.
He's drawing it.
Now I'll draw the vest. That's what the tattoo looks like.
Oh, I don't like it. This is the bad guy, is what he's talking about. The guy that was coming after him, the hunter. This is the hunter. This is how we help him. He can channel the hunter.
That's what I'm channeling most.
Oh, so wow. Have you ever played tennis before?
Me?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Alright, so this was the army guy's jacket. I have it in full description. It's gonna look exactly what it looks like.
So Derek said he was just saying that next thing you know, we will have a Mandela effect about this war. And they made the term conspiracy theorists to discredit critical thinkers and discourage critical thinking. What if the Mandela effect is done because of shit that like this that we're doing, that we're about to do? Instead of it being because in 2000
happens that way.
Huh?
I said I firmly believe the Mandela effect is actually somebody has altered the past and it's changed for the future, and they just call it a Mandela effect because there's certain things that we remember and that changes, and I feel like something happened to alter it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that in 2012 something happened. I think that like they combined two huge timelines together, and that was that. But what if some of it is caused from us doing stuff like this? Like on a good way, you know what I mean? Wow, that's all the bullets on the thing.
And the face, I know what it looks like.
Okay.
So I can't draw it, but
this is the guy. This is the tattoo on his chest, and there he's got like the slash with like all the bullets, and then this is a vest that he's wearing with it around his waist. Okay, buddy. Let me show these. What?
I need to explain the face to you.
Okay, explain it.
So this dude has a big scar. Well, two right here and one all right here from fighting that guy. He got scratched up with the infantry rifle.
Okay, where is the scar?
That one, right next to his eye. Exactly.
I saw it.
Right here.
Yeah.
Is that an American who's chasing or German?
He's part of the military thing.
But this guy is very American.
Yeah, it's part of our own government chasing after you as we get you away.
The way I can describe him is a very wanted bandit.
Well, this is an I-Ching coin. Wow. Okay. All right, let me show this, baby. Okay, so no, Patchy, I don't have time. You have a moon. You have 3 moons. You have a lot. So 4 moons. Okay, hold on. Wait. We have okay, there's doubles here. We have doubles here. So we have a silver and a gold moon that are the same, and then 2 silver moons with the hearts that are the same. Okay, we have 2 sailboat. What's the things that you turn on a boat? Like the steering wheels or whatever. Look.
Helms. A helm? Isn't that what it's called?
Is that what it's called? I don't care what it's called, but whatever it is, it's the stern. Oh, a stern maybe? No, I don't know. That thing, the thing you steer it with. You know what I'm talking about? Does that have any relevance to you? I think that it has to do with the war more than anything. But I just didn't know if you've ever been on a sailboat before or on a ship that has like a wooden. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
Okay, so that has to do with his lifetime then. Oh, Chinese I Ching. This is okay, whoa. This is called an I Ching coin. You know how, like, I don't know if you've ever heard me doing I Ching, but I use the sticks, but they have coins that you can use instead of the sticks that are much easier and faster. Chinese. They went against the Chinese in that war, dude. Hiroshima is in China. Or Korea or whatever. That's who they were fighting against. Right? Oh, God.
Middle part. Full on black hair. And it goes down to right here.
Okay, thank you, baby. Ugh.
That's enough.
Wow, so these are like angels. He thinks he's talking to angels, but they're us. We are the angels. That's why there's all these angels here. Guardian angels. He was very religious because he really felt like we were talking. He was being protected by angels. But we're the angels, honey. We are the angels. We're the ones with the wings.
He is stubble. Where his beard would be.
Okay.
I'm trying to do the right now because I have this whole.
Yeah, image in his head. I know. I see it. You've sent it to me. I see it. I see it too, and I don't like it. I don't like the energy at all.
Isn't there some kind of app that you can do an AI image by just telling them what it looks like.
Ooh. Maybe you could do it with not Freya anymore.
Oh,
But I mean, you can still probably use it.
he got karma.
Oh, I know, honey. I know. You got some karma for real. There's a little baby foot, which reminded me of your children. There's a Paris, like you went to Paris or something. Maybe he went to Paris in the war. Maybe was Paris, like, was France involved with the war? The 4-leaf clover is a key. Okay, you have Celtic blood here. This person has Celtic blood here because look, that's a literal Celtic knot, like an actual one. And then you have a 4-leaf clover on a key, which is gold. And then you have
And I have
this
a
key.
tattoo.
Oh, you said that. What? And then look, you have this key. All Celtic knot, like that looks like a rose actually, but there's some type of Celtic bloodline here. And then there's a Longhorn, so you might like Longhorn steakhouses, or you might be from like something that has to do with Texas or something. Why does Texas keep coming out every
That's
time?
Western.
Huh?
Western. You said Western?
Yes. Okay. Yep. Maybe he was running through the country.
From the West.
Yeah, maybe he was running he was running in the West, but the guy. Yeah, but look, this is the Pegasus card. Pegasus is the white horse with wings, right? And then here's horses for you. But I feel like that guy also rode horses too. But again, that resonates with you as well. Okay, with the horse. Ooh, I dropped something. Ah. Okay.
That's his current state.
No.
He is shot up.
Oh, you mean after? Yeah, the karma.
If he's alive, he ain't happy.
Well, this is 100 years ago, baby.
That is.
You have 3 children, right? Right? You have 3. Do you have 3 children? These are them. Look, one a little bit older.
Wait, so
one a little bit older. This is for April. Yeah.
Hey,
one a middle. Hold on. One a middle, and then one a littlest.
Yeah.
You do not. You don't have to worry about him anymore because I feel like he's eliminated from all timelines. He was shot twice in the lungs.
Oh.
Both lungs, stomach, shotgun wound, and right in between the eyes.
No. Listen, April, you don't know about what happened the other night when I did Irie's past life, but I literally, with my rage, I was her father, and I ripped open the earth and called in divine vengeance, and the soul of the person that did some horrible shit to her was sucked down by beings that are promised to work for any divine call that is sent out for retribution, divine retribution, and their soul is just eliminated, bitch, evaporated from this fucking plane. That's what he's talking about.
Holy crap.
This person's soul. What if that doesn't happen until we do that? Because I have that ability. It's like I can call up the dead, or I have that, and I was given the key to the underworld like 2 months ago, and she said, you don't need to use it now, but you will know when it's time to use it. He was sailing. Okay, either we have to tell him to sail to China. Look, we have a seashell, like a conch shell, where you can hear the ocean. Maybe we can get to him through a shell. Maybe that's how he can hear us at first. And there's a wine bottle here. I don't know what's to do with the wine bottle. It's got like an X on it or something. Oh, this is so cool, dude. This is so fucking cool. And then I think this is a balloon. But it is. But it's almost like arrows. It almost looks like a compass kind of. I don't know. What do y'all think about this? Anybody that's getting anything from these little symbols, we need to let us know. They're like arrows on the sides. Like pointing which way to go. Like when you're floating or you're flying or something, you can see which way to go across the sea. There's 2 ship thingies, and then there's a seashell, and then there's this Chinese I Ching. right? Which is like talking about China. And then we have 3 keys. We have a bow, like a present, and Paris. There's a woman here in Paris or something like that. Something to do with tennis with a bow and the. Yeah, it's literally got a tennis ball. Yep, on the other side.
There's a few things that you have said that there's 3 of. How many things of 3s are there?
Your kids. The angels.
Are any of my kids one of me in my past life?
Are any of her kids her in her past life? No. Yeah, because that can't be. Because that's the same soul. You guys would be in the same soul. And then the
Are
heart.
they from a
There's.
past life?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. It definitely. I think all 3 of them are very much so. That's why they're being brought out here with this split. Oh my god, oh my gosh. Okay. What?
Are you getting kind of what I'm asking?
No, I don't know. Okay, so I'm getting that we're gonna guide him to somewhere. I don't know if it's Paris or if it's to China, and he's going to have a baby. He's going to have a baby, and that baby is going to be something. One of us, one of something that's very, very important. What happened? Looks like a compass. Yeah, right? Yes, he's gonna have a baby, and it's gonna change the world with the baby.
I would probably say Paris because Hiroshima was in Japan, if I remember.
Okay.
So you probably want to be away from that.
Yeah. It's got to be Paris then. I don't. Maybe the I Ching is just like the message, like because I Ching is like divine. It's like tarot. It's divination. So maybe that's what it's talking about. Is that they use the I Ching for. He uses the I Ching. He consults somebody. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Maybe the person in Paris can. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But okay. So and it's also like a coin. So it could just be money as well. Yeah, because there's a bow. Yeah, a baby's bow. It's a girl. It's a girl. They have a girl. He birthed a girl, and that girl is going to change the fucking timelines. What? Is that girl April? What do you know about your birth and who your parents are? This is a grandparent, right? How old are you? I got
39.
the world. Phoenix Rising. The world. Transformation, reinvention, and legacy. Legacy. I told you this has something to do with. Huh?
Can you ask if it's my mom's mom?
Yeah. Hold on. But I don't. That's too much time in between. I think. Hold on. I have to have a light, Trent. You're what? Oh. It looks like it's just maybe. It looks like it's a cut. Did it just happen?
I guess so. I don't know.
Let me see.
Ah. You got it?
Almost.
What the? Oh. Oh. What type of tweezers are you using? Those are good.
None. My finger. My nail.
I should have gave them.
No, it's just a cut, baby. There's no splinter in it. It's just a cut apart from salt springs.
Oh yeah, look. They screwed me up. We went.
That's a little bit scratching. Okay, I'm sharing something really important, baby.
I just need a channel.
Okay, channel some more then. Put it on the paper. Okay, we'll ask if it's your mom's mom. How old? But hold on. No, not you, Train. Go. What?
There's a new target.
A new target? What do you mean a new target?
It's not just those 2 people.
What 2 people? There's only one person that.
This whole thing doesn't revolve around them. There's more people. There's more antagonists.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's the military. It's the government, our actual government in World War II that are stealing its own people and using them because they're psychic abilities. And they're using them to go against war against other countries and to kill people. and to do bad things. And we're supposed to lead this one to safety. And she has had premonitions about this guy dying a long way before we even did any of this reading right here. And so we're going to go back in time and save him, give him messages from beyond. That's why he thinks we're angels here. Give him messages from beyond and tell him which way to go to save his life.
Oh, no.
What?
What was his moon sign?
Huh?
Did we figure that out?
I have no idea. I guess I could pull cards, but that's not going to be for sure. 100% for sure.
This
Why?
could change everything.
His moon sign?
Yeah.
How?
He's very lunar-like. He is like the moon, but as a god form of the moon.
That's probably why there's so many moons here. The god form of the moon. Okay, so I mean that part don't really matter right now. We got to figure out how if it is it her mother's mother. Channel what you're gonna channel on the paper, Trent. Is it her mother's mother? No. I feel like it's too far back. I feel like somebody's birth was lied about to protect it. I feel like someone doesn't know their true identity when they were born. It's a hidden identity. Was this only one generation back before April? Yes, only one generation back. It's not two. Dark matter, unseen forces at work in karma. Bro, I'm telling you. This is the freaking card where I freaking ripped the earth open and the beings came down to swallow that shit whole. Look at all the, look, there's warriors in here. Hold on, let me see, where's it at? Whoa. Look, yeah, here's a warrior right here, see? There's a Pegasus, there's a bird, there's a bull for Taurus, there's an angel. Look, there's an angel, literally, look. And they all come up to bring these things down under the ground. What have I been telling y'all? What about last night when the storm was coming in? April, I don't think you were there, but I literally said, this is the call of divine retribution from all of the shit that has been done, all of the horrible shit that has been done to humanity. I sent out so much freaking energy. I had so much energy. The storm was freaking shaking the freaking ground in the whole house. This storm was. It was Friday the 13th, which is all about rebellion against the patriarchy, against the freaking system, against the structure that's been keeping us fucking stuck this whole time. And it was all about that. And I sent all of that power to everyone in alive. And I said, now send it out with intention. And it's gonna do something insanely beyond what you think you're capable of. And here we are. Phoenix.
So we're trying to figure out my past.
Yeah.
My past life had a daughter, and we're trying to figure out who the daughter is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that doesn't matter. It's because this is how you got here. That's all that matters. It doesn't really matter what's what, but someone's identity was hidden in order for you to be born and not be hunted. You understand me?
Sort of.
So, because of this gift that you have, remember how I did a card for you before we even started reading? This magical, huge gift that you have is about to be woken up, right? You're about to see all there is to see that's been hidden behind the clouds. Remember I said, read the card straight out the book. You would have been seen on the freaking radar. There is a radar that watches, to this day, right now. Okay, we are being watched every time our spirituality spikes. It goes, and it sends up a little bit of, so there's think of it like this. There's this huge map. Okay, we'll just draw the United States of America right quick, right? Something like that, right? Okay, so here's all of us, right? Just, big cities got more people in it, shit like that, right? Okay, when we're doing a spiritual anything, it goes like that. And when you're really big, that shit goes like that. So they're sitting here watching a board like this all the time over the entire world. And they can see the ping, 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 ping. And then if they see a group that's in one spot too much, they're going to see this. and then they're going to investigate that shit, okay? Motherfucker.
So kind of like the Schumann residence. Or something like that.
But these are little bitty peoples. Every dot is a person, a soul.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're watching all the souls, like kind of like if you look at what like Earth looks like at night from above, like from a plane, it's like lit up with lights and shit. Like that's each of us. Okay, so the more souls that have spiritual.
What was that?
There's a little floaty, a little. Did y'all see that? Come here, dude. I don't freaking know. That was crazy. It was a little bitty. I don't know. Probably a message or something. A message to pick my cards up off the floor. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so anyway, that's how they monitor us. Okay, that's how they monitor our growth, and then that's how they shut us down when we get too big. That's why the bigger you are, the more gifts you have, the more protection you have to have, right? So, you were hidden off that map. So that way yours wasn't kicked into, because in your ancestry, you have a blueprint. You have like a way that it looks like a fingerprint, right? A way that shows you that you're the same type of frequency or energy as him. And he was such a big deal and had got away or killed, died during trying to get away, that they needed to see if he had any children or anything like that, right? And it was hidden. It was freaking brushed clean. So that way they weren't monitoring that person that they had a child with or the child. So then they would have followed the family line and would have had a big red flag on your fucking birth as soon as you were born. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it was a girl, so it would either have to be my dad or my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it was a girl for sure, but I'm just assuming because there's a bow here. But it could be just a gift of birth, but I'm just assuming that it was a girl. Or that this could be the girl that he met there. He did fall in love there. You know what I mean? It could be that could be the bow for the girl, but he wasn't a child, so that looks like a child's bow, you know what I mean? It was something that nurtured, that grew.
Can you ask and see if it was my dad?
Was it her dad? Yes, it was your dad. 4 acts. Incubation, pregnancy, and nurturance. What did I just say? This says freaking nurture. I said it was something that was nurtured. Look, it's a plant, it's a flower inside a freaking thing. And it says nurture on it. And look. It says pregnancy. It says incubation, pregnancy, and nurturance. Bro.
My grandfather was in the service. This is my dad's parents, by the way. My grandma and grandpa lost the very first child that they ever had, and then my dad was born. And my dad, he was the first one to hold me when I was born, because my mom, she had a C-section with me, and she wanted to be knocked out because her previous C-section was horrific. They numbed her the wrong way, so she felt everything. So yeah, so my dad got to hold me first, and I've always had a very strong connection to my dad. And then when he died, it felt like
a part of you, a whole ass half of you. Mm-hmm. Jude.
Because like that whole first year after my dad died, it's literally, I don't know what happened, to be honest with you. It's black. It's just like a black, like, I don't know.
It's like missing time.
It's a whole timeline, a whole year that I have not a single clue.
Does anybody remember? How old were you?
Some people have, my dad died when I was 27.
Well, how long has that been? I don't know how old you were.
I'm 39. That was
so about 10 years ago. Wow. So it was before your kids?
Yeah, unfortunately. You never get to see my kids.
Well, he does. He's with them every day. He lives vicariously through them, for sure. He lives through them.
I always felt like my oldest was my dad. He kind of resembles him.
He could be. Maybe that's what this baby footprint is. Maybe he came back to help, too. You know what I mean? Like, there is a kid that's involved in this. For all 3 of them, I feel like, really are. because I definitely know that they're fully connected. Like I feel like your dad is very, very close with them, and you never has stopped. Is her dad? Is her dad's reincarnated as one of her children? Yes. Yep. Dedication, oath, and symbol. He made an oath. This is fucking, this is nuts, bro. And look, I was just talking to Derek today about how my grandpa was my most important person in my life. He was like my twin. We are so identical, and my papa died, and this was like 3 months ago, okay? And he was the most important person in my life. I loved him so much. He was like, literally, we were like this. We were so similar. Like his birthday was the day after mine, and he died, and I did. So at Native Americans, we cut our hair whenever we mourn a loss, right? Look what she's doing. This is the card that's coming out. You see what I'm saying? The year was cut off to mourn your life, to mourn your dad. Your hair was cut. Like this is the sacrifice that we do when we lose someone. Dedication, oath, and symbol. This has been something that was dedicated a long time ago. You dedicated yourself to this. Your soul dedicated yourself to this. Everything that's happening. Look at the floor. Do you see that checker floor? Black and white, black and white, black and white. And guess what the floor is inside the Masons, the Freemasons? What kind of floor did they got in the Freemasons?
Yeah.
This.
Mm-hmm.
All seeing eye on her earring. An ankh on her neck. A heart with a freaking arrow through it on her arm. And the symbol of Jupiter on her tattooed on her arm. And Taurus.
Ah, my dad's a Taurus.
Jupiter rules Sagittarius, by the way. Wow.
So he is one of my children. So my oldest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shockingly looks just like him.
Yeah, it's your oldest. For sure. Dude, this is fucking insane, y'all. This is the craziest shit yet, I think. And there's a Tinkerbell, or like a fairy too. And a money symbol. But there's something up behind her too. Maybe it's not just the fairy. It's like she has multiple, like, she's got like a bunch of different wings or something. I don't know. I love Jesus. Was he religious? Somebody might have been religious. Lots of keys here. Wait, we have 2 keys. We have a cross necklace, like somebody might have worn that.
Yeah, we're very religious, believing.
Wow.
God.
Okay.
Jesus.
So, and then there's a money sign, but it almost looks like, why does it go up and down like that? It almost looks like, what? Oh, so that could be put on a necklace. Never mind. Just a money symbol. And then a star. And then the Texas thing. And then this, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pull, oh yeah, what is this bug right here? Oh, maybe a ladybug? No, that's a bee. Is that a bee? It's got a stinger, but why is its head so dang big? That's funny. I don't know why its head's so big, but I think it's a bee because it's got a stinger on its butt. See it? No, but it definitely has a stinger. See? Well, why is it? Oh my gosh, look, a horse. It's the white horses, man, I'm telling you. Hiding from judgment and insecurity. Really? Oh my
She was
gosh.
white Arabian.
Well, this isn't Arabian, but it's not necessarily a quarter horse either. It's almost like a mix between the two. If her head was in a little bit more right here, then it would be. And you know what's crazy about that? I worked for an Arabian bloodstock farm for freaking years, dude. I love Arabians.
Oh. Well, technically she was flea bitten gray. She was mostly
Oh,
white.
well, that's pretty much, yeah, that's what that color was. Where'd it go? Yeah, I guess she's a little bit lighter. But yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, that might be a flea bitten gray because look at her nose. But we'd have to
Yeah,
see her
I wish
body,
I had
which
like a
is
gray nose like that too.
amazing. I mean, this is
12,
insane,
12.
you guys. 12-12. Yep, 12-12. Right on the dot. This is wild. This is so wild. Okay, I'm being called to pull female cards, but then they're showing me this thing too. I don't know. I think this reminds me of like Africa or like a jungle or something like that because it's like that kind of leaf. You know what I mean? I don't know what that one's about.
So I have a tattoo on my back. Yes, it's a tramp stamp with a clover and tribal.
Okay. Yeah, because there's a
African
4-leaf
tribal.
clover here. Mm-hmm. Going out like that, like outwards.
No, it's kind of going up on the sides.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Almost like a spider. People have thought
It
it was
was
a
a
spider
spider.
or something.
Hmm. Okay, so let's ask. What do we need to ask? Okay. What else do we need to know? This is so big, dude. And I knew like our jobs were big, but I don't think April is caught up on anything that's been going on. So it's kind of hard for her to understand how big of a deal this is because my left ear is ringing. So you've only watched one past life, you said?
Yeah, your first one with Kim, I think it was.
Okay. So, by the way, speaking of that, remember how Kim was like, her mom was like, I kept on digging deeper into her mom and I like went really far into her mom and I was like, I normally don't do that. Well, I was the child. Kim was the mother. I was the baby that was born in the temple with the white horse. Again, connected with the white horse situation here.
Hmm.
I was the one that woke up. I was the one that, became the thing. And then I ran out to help the girl without, like I wasn't supposed to. I went against what they told me to do. And I was the one and that's why the crack the earth. This is something I can do. I can crack the earth. I like screamed with rage and it cracked the earth open. And that's how I remember coming through my mama tree. Literally, in this lifetime, I went through my mama tree and I ended up in the fairy realm, which happened to be that same place that I was in that lifetime. But it was way before the corruption took place. It was when people that, like fairy energy, the magical beings that were there were ruling inside the castle instead of being on the outside of the castle, being hiding in the woods. So, after that one, I did another one for Brittany, and I was her freaking sister. I've been in every single one of them. I was her sister. And then, and we were in Germany at the war. Wasn't that? No, it was before World War II. Never mind. I was about to say, what? Oh my gosh. Yeah, but me and Britt, well, actually, I wasn't her biological sister. I was left stranded and her stepdad or her father came and got me and saved me and I became part of their family. And it was a whole bunch of stuff that you can go on and watch them. They're posted. You should really watch them. Okay. Because I think that there's a whole bunch of stuff that we're supposed to do with all of this. Okay. But anyway, after that, I did one for Derek. His was literally insane. Talking about, it was in Tartary, it was in Egypt, it was when he was creating the grid that protected humanity and the earth from the gray aliens, okay, that were coming here and working with the custodians to wipe us out again and restart the reset again of humanity for the 8th time, which is what we're in now. Okay, but he was fighting against the bad guys pretty much. But he was the one that was like he was like genius smart code wise or something like that. And I was in that lifetime too, not knowing it until way later. And then I just did one for his friend Irie that he brought in here. And hers was wait, what was hers like? I don't remember. I completely forgot the lifetime. It had something to do with dancing. Oh yeah, I was her father. She was a dancer, like and was a healer of men and stuff, but in a way where she danced and stuff like that, and the serial killer guy come and took her and freaking try to make her give him that energy. And long story short, what?
But,
What about you, baby?
I found something new.
What?
I don't know if it actually works, but
Where'd you get those from?
got them.
Oh, Caleb did? Okay, do not break them. Okay, well
So
don't
are
fall
you in
asleep with
my
them on your head.
lifetime?
Huh?
What are you in my lifetime? My past life.
I don't know. I think it's this. Because we're in that life. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let's see.
It's like a bug that is related to.
Yeah, because remember I said, I asked earlier, I said, is anybody in this live, in her past life? And they said no, because we weren't physically there. We were there because we're going in the back in time. We're just going there energetically. Astral projection, astral travels.
She's related to a bug.
What?
Look.
That a little bug that was what flew. Okay, cool. What?
Little bug that was that. Oops.
Yeah, there's like a little bitty tiny white thing that flew across my screen and it almost landed on my hand and touched me. Okay.
That's April.
That's April? Her energy or her people's? Okay. So
Her ancestor.
her ancestor. It's like the guy that you want to save or whatever that died is going to communicate through my mediumship abilities to help me tell you how to move. Or to help you or us tell him how to move differently. Because he knows about this guy. He knows the ins and the outs about this guy that's hunting him, about what they do to people and all that shit. Yeah, and Trenton does too.
I know everything. I know the whole detail.
I know, of the guy, yeah. But I'm talking about the whole entire industry that's doing it, that's causing it. So that's how I'm related to this lifetime. Yes. Okay. Oh, a ship. That's the second time we saw a ship. Look, a ship. A big, huge sailing ship that would have that same type of steering wheel, right? And look, another one. I'm telling you, there's something that has to be his travel across the ocean. Okay, let me get a few more for this. What do we need to know about this, about how we can do this for him? Like, or just give me some more messages here. Something about alcohol, drinking. Okay, airplane, owl, another little bird, another I Ching thing, unless that one got stuck over here. Hold on, I think that's the same one. It just got moved over a little bit. Let me just make sure though. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's just that one. It just got moved over. An eagle, an eagle, an eagle. Shut, dude, there's no way. There is 3 Parises. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's no way, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Somebody graduating college. Someone graduated college. We also have a cactus, like the Texas thing, like the horn. A dragonfly. A freaking space shuttle, like a spaceship. Oh my gosh, this is talking about government shit, dude. And look, a freaking planet. That looks like Saturn. What? He's gonna tell us about, oh my god. No freaking way. An anchor. What did I tell you about the sailboat, dude? Freaking anchor. The dove of peace, the peace of hope, peace and hope. For when Noah's Ark, they sent the dove out and it came back with hope. Or a message, like the thingy that it came back with. But look, okay, there is literally 1 and 2 Parises, and then a whole another Paris that lays flat. Or the Eiffel Tower, I mean, not Paris, an Eiffel Tower. We have a sun now. We had a moon earlier. We have a horseshoe, a gold horseshoe. We have a sun and a moon. That's the one with the face. And it's like 3D instead of the other way around. And then we have a margarita. So we got a margarita and a bottle of wine. I think that's a margarita, right? I don't know. I don't really drink. A dragonfly. You could see dragonflies. That's your ancestor. 2 stars. A tiny itty bitty owl and a bigger owl. A golden owl and a silver owl. Ooh, a sunflower. I mean, yeah, a sunflower. Holy crap. Hold on. There's more than... Wait. Where's the other Eiffel Tower? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I was about to say, I think there's a whole other one. Okay, hold on. A feather, a crab, Cancer. That could be Cancer energy, or it's literally this on a boat. Star. Snowflakes. There's snow. Something's happening with the snow here. We have a gold and a silver star. And I don't know what this is. Oh my gosh, that's a butterfly wing. Butterflies and dragonflies are significant here. You could see them a lot. And if you don't, when you do see them, there's something about Christmas time here. We have a Christmas candy cane and 2 snowflakes with the piece of with the dove.
Is my most favorite.
Okay, so that's what they're saying here. This is your dad coming through in his higher self form, knowing that he's there, even though he's in your, you know, his soul is in your son. The spirit of your father, your literal father, is there during Christmas spirit time. He's just saying, like, he's, you know what I mean? He's there.
So
a
that
heart.
new oracle deck I got from the same place that you got, the Witches Familiars.
Yeah.
I pulled a card when the first day I got it of what represents me, and it was butterflies and fireflies. Or not fireflies. Yeah,
Dragonflies.
Maybe it was a dragonfly. Hold on, I gotta look.
It could be both.
Yeah, the butterfly was the one. I got a lot of air. The raven, I got the raven too, but... Oh, yep, it was a dragonfly.
Wow.
There was also fireflies, but I didn't get that one. So that's kind of funny.
And wait, which deck was that?
It's called the Witches Familiars Oracle. Everyday Witches Familiars.
Wait. Huh.
It's got animals all in it, so it's all about animals.
Oh, cool. Oh, is that the same lady that makes the cat ones? Or are you talking about the... Okay, no, because the Witches Familiar Oracle for mine is runes with it. It's got runes with it.
Deborah Blake.
Deborah.
You want me to take a picture of it?
Yeah, take a picture of it and send it to me. Or you can show it on the screen. Oh, wait. Like this one? Like the Everyday Witches Oracle? No, because you said familiars. Is it made by... Oh, yeah. No, this is made by Elizabeth... Oh, never mind. Yeah, Deborah Blake. Okay, yeah, this one. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's one that's about familiars then. That's cool. Huh. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that online. I think I did see that. Wow, that's crazy because look at the freaking bird that came with it. That could be a raven. You said raven, butterfly, and what you call it, and look. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And the horseshoe, okay. A sphinx. Cool. And then we have the eagle here too. But I feel like, okay, and then a heart with a feather again. Something about flying. Look, we have an airplane. Well, duh, he was in the airplane when he passed. But the airplane, but look what we have, a freaking space shuttle. Okay? And then the fact that we have this planet right here, which is giving Saturn, which is the planet that holds us all here, like, and corrupts us and puts us into this, like, forces us to be in this 3D body. And then we have college here. Did you graduate college? Did someone graduate college? Who went to college? Or is somebody studying or had a hat or something? Did you have, like, your grandpa's hat or, like, something from the military that he got to keep, that you got to keep because that he won or something? Awards?
No, but I do have a World War II helmet that I don't know who it belongs to.
And then look, this is like from, maybe this is in France. Maybe this is what money looked like in France over there. definitely not American. It's a woman, I think. Isn't that strange, though? Like, what kind of charm is that? It's so different. It's gotta have something to do with France or something. Or overseas. It's definitely not. Oh, no, that's a man. Never mind. It's getting Roman. It looks Roman. It looks Roman. It definitely looks Roman. And then this ship, there's a ship here. We're gonna put all this, we're gonna pull cards. That's what we're gonna do. But I think that, look, yes, wisdom, it's being passed down through the stars, through the freaking stars. Look, you have a gold owl that's bigger and a little silver owl. Why is it not focusing? A little silver owl that's smaller. Okay, it's like your dad and you, right? And look, it's like the stars. Then you have the same thing, stars. But they're different, the same colors to the stars. What is making that noise? Oh, it's hitting that. It's like you were the hope in the darkness in the winter. You were the hope to the darkness of the winter, and that became his favorite holiday because it was your favorite holiday. And someone was drinking heavily before you were born. Before your dad was born. Maybe when they lost the baby, it tore them apart or something.
My dad used to drink, and then he stopped when we were. He never drank heavily, and I don't know about my grandpa. Him and my grandpa and I didn't really get along very well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Him and your grandma didn't get along very well. Okay, that makes sense a little bit because I feel like it was very like jobbish, like it had to be done. Then we have this sunflower here and this cactus, so it's like heat. You know what I mean? But this and then eagle and feather, an eagle feather. Somebody's gonna send you an eagle feather or something like this, or you're gonna find some type of bird feather like that. Okay, so what do we need to pull on here? This is so wild. So this represents you. We don't really need to look at that. I want to know about what. There is some huge secret. This is the space program, secret space program. That's what that is. Knowledge, wisdom with the owls and this graduating some type of knowledge. This is okay. This is what he was being chased after because of the knowledge he had about oh my gosh, about solar systems, about reality, like our actual reality, and not just the shit that is portrayed to us. Okay, seashell. Okay, we have to figure out what this water stuff is. And then there's just like a little bitty flower. So I really want to pull on the water. What did you say about the horn, the longhorn thing? What did you say about that?
Texas. Something out west, because you were talking about the Old West or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Old West, the West. Yep. Okay. Angels, and then a bug, which Trenton did say a bug, and here's a bug. That's funny. Okay, Christmas. I think this is all just a sweet message to you. That this is exactly what you're meant to do here, that you're going in the right direction. And I want to pick on what this Roman coin is, or this coin. It's something about coins. Because look, we have the Chinese coin. Okay, it's like another spot on the map. It's like he traveled multiple places to hide or to get rid. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm giving. It's like America with this sunflower and this cactus is where he's from. And the legacy of the children are very important. And this airplane and these coins here. Okay. Alright, how are we gonna... Okay, maybe this. Okay. Ow. My nail. Okay, show me what this is for this past life. What is the sailor thing here? What is this going on right here? This boat. It's like a boat. It's like you're going on a boat. He didn't just fly through planes. He's going on a boat. Oh, maybe he did fly through a plane, and we're supposed to tell him to fly on go on a boat instead. You're in a bad situation with your mom? I'm sorry, sweetie. What's going on?